good.
They say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillow talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that on me now, we don't play like that.
He said the Bible don't teach you not to sin. Yes, the fuck it do. That's the whole point of following Christ. When he took us to First John, 1 second, Warrior. When he took us to First John, I read verse 7 where it said Christ cleanses you from all sins. Come on, man. This is insane. But that's that Christian dope. Go ahead, Masha.
Out there teaching it like we teach. We teach you Christ is a nigga, man. We teach you God is a nigga. And guess who he loves? He loves niggas. He loves niggas. And that's one of the topics we're gonna talk about. They
say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillow talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th.
We back. We in the building as if we ever left. Y'all know I say that every week because we ain't going nowhere. You understand? I hate Diddy did all that stuff he was doing with all that oil because I used to like that song. We went nowhere. Hey, but since he done bought all the oil from Costco, I don't want to say it.
Right.
Hey, that nigga went to Costco and bought every pallet they had in the store. That was the same.
What a bottle.
Yep. And look, and speaking of Christian dope, well, we're gonna get to that today. We're gonna get to that Christian dope today. And I really want to know why black people want white people in the kingdom of heaven after all that we've been through here. After all that we've gone through, you know, saying with these people forever. It's not like we've ever had a break. You know what I mean? Have we ever had like some time, you know, to where we could say we was chilling and wasn't no white people messing with us, wasn't no white people unaliving us, wasn't no white people trying to harm us, or has this been ongoing every single day? And for everybody that's on the clapper, to Andy Shalom on the Clapper app, y'all can go. If y'all got any questions on the TikTok Clapper fan base, you can go over to YouTube, right? And you can go to Sharpen the Sword Radio, or you can go to ISPK St. Louis, click the link in the chat, and you can come on the stage. Whether you for us or against us, got a question, you understand, or whatever the case may be. Come on with it, let's get it. All right.
So like but, good.
Go ahead, Macho.
Now, what I was gonna say, sir, what you were saying is real heavy because you know, Christianity, you know, teaches us to integrate with white people when white people don't want to integrate with us. You know, you don't see white people moving in our neighborhoods, but you see black people trying to move in white neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? White people don't even want you on the jobs with them. That's why they have to have the DEI hire and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be integrated with you, but we spent our whole life coming out of slavery to integrate with them when we should have got the hell as far away as we could from them. So
no, that's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact. And they don't want us, they really don't want us on the job. Because they know Tyrone and Shaquita gonna outwork the hell out their ass. While they got the whole warehouse put up while they taking a smoke break. So they definitely don't want the boss to see that. You know what I mean? To where here it is, Tyrone working hard as hell, and you sitting out on the front, you know what I'm saying, by the goddamn ashtray smoking. You know? So they definitely don't want to turn around and see us, you know what I'm saying, see us some jobs. They really hate that. You know what I mean? Oh, we got the killer in the building. Allah Akbar, Shalom, Makim Shaftar.
Hey, Shalom, yeah, about you.
Oh, yeah, about you. Shaftar.
Hey, shalom. How about me? How was Shabbat Rakatah? Y'all doing Tabah?
Yeah, we Tabah. Yeah, even better now that my Nick on the stage. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, Mashallah, you're right though. You know, we have always since forever been trying to join with these people when they don't want to join us, as you can see. You know, like what people do, you know, like forcing themselves on somebody. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the relationship that we have with white people. Is here they are. This is like an abusive relationship, right? To where the woman is she come home, husband walked through the door. Hey, honey, she just so happy to see him, and he just slapped the shit out of her and tell her, bitch, go make me something to eat. You know what I mean? And she go in there and try her best. She got a black eye now it's shut. She trying her best to look at the chicken and make sure she don't burn it. You know what I'm saying? She trying her best to impress this damn man with this food, with this black eye, busted lip. You know what I mean? And she's trying to show him that she cares, she love him, and that's what white people do, man. We are trying our best to show them that we not like other. I heard that the other day. I heard a brother say that in the house, Mashallah, talk about, nigga, you is like a nigga. What the hell you talking about?
Right.
You like a nigga. How you gonna separate us from each other? You know? Exactly. Now, I mean, you might not be the hood, nigga. You understand? But you okay?
Right.
And ask a white man, are you a nigga?
Right.
Ask a Karen, are you a nigga? You understand? Matter of fact, let's ask this white man right here. Let's ask him. Let me play this real quick. And I got to play this one first. You understand? I got to play this video first. Because this right here shows the Christian spirit, man. This is the Christian spirit that is on the majority of Black and Hispanic and Native Indian men and women right now to this day. Check this out.
Right.
Nigger! Hey, nigger!
God damn.
Hey, boss, he came with it. Oh, nigger!
Right, even wait.
Hey, he was all with it too, wasn't he? You hear me? Hey, he letting you know what you is to him. Let me play it again. Hold on, start it over. I started out hard, didn't
Nigger! Hey, nigger! You want to fill me?
But and then he a gay white man too. He's talking to a black man. You want to feel me? You want to feel me? Like that was kind of slutty. Like you know what I'm saying? That was kind of you want to film me? You want to take his shirt off? He want to get out the truck and stretch. You want to film me?
Right.
And you see he drunk. You understand? He probably on a little liquor and a little meth. You know, you want to film me? He got his phone out. You understand? And the white man is finna start undressing. Okay, you know how the white man did when Captain Cesario beat his ass in that debate, turned around and took his clothes off in front of his daughter. That was ridiculous. I said, damn, Cap was beating his ass so bad, this man took his damn clothes off. He didn't know what, lost the debate and started stripping naked. I said, God damn. And he sounded the same way, like he want to start taking his clothes off for his brother. But listen to the Christian. Here you go.
You're a nigger. Hey, nigger.
I'm a beautiful one, though.
Fuck you, nigger.
You really sad. You need Jesus.
Did you hear what he said? I'm a beautiful one. Fuck you, nigger. Like he don't want to hear that. And listen, for all you niggas out there that think you ain't a nigga, you are. Do you hear this white man telling you that you a nigga?
Right.
He don't care about you being no beautiful nigga. You a nigga. Nigga. You understand? This is the white man's true spirit right here. And this is something that they cannot hide. And guess what? They ain't even been trying to hide.
Nah.
They have never even been trying to hide this from us. Okay, but here we go. Let's hear the Christian some more. Listen to this.
Nigger. I'll pray for you.
Fuck you, nigger.
Yeah, I'll pray for you though.
All right, you're gonna pray for me.
Yep.
But yeah, you're a nigger.
Don't change the fact that you need prayer.
Fuck you, nigger.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something about this white man right here, man. This white man right here is drunk already. You should know that. You know what I mean? But it's to the point, he's speaking from the heart. He's speaking from a pure white person that don't got no filters, no flaws on what he want to say. You know what I mean? And when you see a nigga, he's saying that, y'all niggas ain't shit. We hate y'all niggas. Look at you. Can't even do the simple things in life. Looking at you like you can't do nothing, man. Like you like how the Constitution say you are 3/5. So, man, you looking at this man like you can't drive, bro. So guess what? I need to turn up on you for a little minute. Here you gonna hear my raw. But what he don't know is when he trying to see Jesus and all that other stuff, he don't know Christ hates the white man and calls the white man a dog, according to the Bible, Matthew. You know what I mean? The white man is devilish, according to Obadiah, and will pay, according to Obadiah. Not the black man. No. It's these people right here, man. You can look and tell that. Look.
Damn right, man. Give Officer Shaw a hand. You understand? That brother turned around. Listen, hey, this was insane. This white man telling you how he feel about you. Pulled up on him. And immediately, nigger, you gonna feel me, nigger? You a nigga. He said, I'm a beautiful nigga. You're a nigga. I'll pray for you. You're a nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Don't need your prayer. You understand? Do you see the nature of these people? And you still want the kingdom of heaven. Like Christians, and he's clearly a Christian, right? As we can see, this brother is clearly a Christian.
That's a like if I could, sir.
And one second, Warrior. Christianity makes black men weak. It make them weak. Like what you should have been doing is getting ready to defend yourself. You understand? That's what you should have been doing. Not turning around talking about you finna pray for somebody that's calling you a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That roll up on you, okay, in such a manner. You want to start praying for him. Didn't that, wait a minute, hold on, my shot. I'm gonna let you get in there 1 second, brother. Didn't they do that same thing for a Dylan Storm Roof when he came through their church? Dylan Storm Roof came through their church. Boom, 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 boom. Gunning them down. And do you know the Christians was laying there praying? One of the young brothers, I think he was like 18 and 19. His grandmother was like 80 years old. And he sat there and he saw this man shoot his grandma. He said he was on the floor praying. He was on the floor praying. I'm gonna get up and try to make sure you don't kill me and my granny and my brothers and my people that's in the church with me. You understand? That's what I'm gonna do. Not lay on the floor, pray that I don't die. Like that's ridiculous. But that's Christianity, though. This man pull up, fully assaulting you. And guess what? You know he ready to do something to a nigga. That was the whole point of him saying that. You understand? He's ready to do some harm to a nigga. And this brother said, I'm gonna pray for you. You need Jesus. You know, like that was gonna do something for the like that was gonna do something for the white man. He gonna sit there and the white man gonna get out and all upside your goddamn black ass head. And he was gonna sit there and take it in the name of Jesus. I already know he was. Go ahead, Marshall.
Sir. Now, what I was gonna say is, Christianity just make our men so weak. We got Officer Marsar in the chat. He said, "I hate Christianity. It makes brother sissified." And this is why the general said you have to say something back to the white man. You have to call him a pedophile. You gotta call him something, because Christianity teaches us to not say anything back, but God is going to pray for you, or Jesus loves you, or something like that, because the image that you see every day in Christianity is the white man. That is your God. That is your Jesus. And you're scared to hurt his poor little white feelings when he knows that Christianity has made you soft as you know what I'm saying, softer than as hell. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. So.
No, that's a fact. You can't just stand there and let nobody, you understand, do any harm to you. It is completely lawful for you to defend yourself.
Right.
Here you are minding your business. It ain't nothing wrong with you having the phone, the camera out, right? Have some evidence. Have some proof of you sitting in your vehicle and this devil pulls on the side of you and started attacking you. Right. So there's nothing wrong with you recording. Nothing wrong with you having some evidence. But don't be a bitch and sit there and I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. You need Jesus. Do you know who Jesus Christ is? Are you willing to let Jesus Christ come into your life? Can I hold your hand and pray for you? Man, damn that. You understand? I got some of them I'm gonna pray for. I'm gonna pray that all, how many I got in this thing, I got in this clip. I'm gonna pray that all of them get you. You understand? That's what I'm gonna pray for. I'm gonna pray that every last one of them that I got in this clip hit you. You understand? That's what I'm gonna be praying. Not praying. Oh, Jesus. Oh, pray. Let me put hands on your forehead, Mr. Devil. Let me put hands on you real quick, and hope you catch the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? That's what the brother probably wanted to do. He probably wanted to go up to him. What they say, my child? He wanted to minister to him. He wanted to go to the devil and minister to him.
Hold hands and pray, Cap. They want to hold hands and pray all the goddamn time.
Hey, man, this is insane. Christianity has destroyed us, man. I'm with the brother. It done made us sissified, man. You know what I mean? This don't make no doggone sense. All right, let me play the next one.
Come on.
Check this out.
So, Mr. Nigga right here, you the one like call people niggas. Call me. Come on, Mr. Nigga. Bring them out. It's gonna be hard to yell with these hands in your mouth.
Excuse me, sister.
Hold on. I made a mistake, man. I picked the wrong video. They made oh man, you know, it's an actual event that happened. And this scene that they doing, I forgot they made a little skit.
Parody.
Find that video for me. I sent it to you, I believe. The actual thing when Candace Matthews and Cornell X walked up on that attorney. Pull that one for me. I'm gonna play the next one. Yeah, because this is the one where they did the skit of it. Yo, I got another one though. I'm gonna play this one while you find that one. Yeah. All right, let me play another one real quick. I got plenty of them though. I got plenty.
Kind of.
I got plenty of them. Here's another one. Look at this character.
You hear? She says, "Stupid nigger." There you go, yup. That's Julie for y'all. I'm posting this shit. This Julie. This the real Julie. This ain't the fake shit. Y'all probably right at UTMC. She is racist. You heard her. You hear? She says, "Stupid nigger." There you go, yup. That's Julie for y'all. I'm posting this shit. This Julie. This the real Julie. This ain't the fake shit. Y'all probably right at UTMC. She is racist. You heard her.
Now I wonder what is he to Julie. You understand? I wonder if this is Julie's son, or I don't know, or if he thought he was gonna fall in love with Julie or something. That's what I'll be understanding about black people that get with white people, because you are going to be a nigga as soon as they mad at you. Every single time they get mad at you, you are going to. You heard him. Go ahead, Warren.
Cap. It says biracial man posts white mom call
oh, that's his mom. Okay.
Calling him N-word. So From the title, it sounds like that's his mother.
Yeah. That's his mama. Look at the situation that black men put their children in, having a damn baby with a white girl. Because that's how they feel about. They don't treat our children right at all. You understand? And we definitely do not. That's matter of fact. Give me that. Give me that in the law, my child. Give me that in Deuteronomy. We're not supposed to marry the other nations of people.
Come on, Con. I got that video. I got that video for you, Adam One.
Okay, God, we're gonna play that one next.
Okay. And if I could, Adam One.
Go ahead.
Salaki, sir. I just wanted to say now here it is. We see a white woman, you know, when she got mad, she calling her own son, you know, the N-word. You know, her son is biracial, meaning his father or her son is an Israelite, meaning she had a son with a black man. Okay. And she done got mad and she calling him the N-word. Now, they want us, these sisters that's out here dating white men, they want us to believe that when that white man gets upset with them, that he's or when he's taking them to Pound Town, he's not using the N-word. Okay. If the mama is the mama, we see in this situation, the mother using the N-word, you can best believe that these men that's out here, you know, they got sisters as wives or girlfriends, they using the N-word too. I yield.
That's a fact.
Right.
They all using it. Go ahead, play that video, Marshall.
Come on, sir.
Play too. Not this.
That's it, Cap.
Go ahead, play it up.
Okay, I thought I played it already. It didn't the volume didn't.
No sound.
Ain't no sound.
Oh man, hold on 1 second. It's a lock here. I don't know. Let me try it another way, Cap. See if it worked that way. Let me see. Let me stop sharing the screen on this one. Oh man. All right, Shalaki on that one, Cap. I thought it was very raw.
Ain't no sweat. Mama, so you right, Doc. It is sad that black people run to be in relationships with them. You know, and this is what we always run into. We always encounter that. You know,
right?
It was a devil on Clubhouse. I know you remember that, Marshala, when Black Jesus Minister. Right.
I know you won't. Say the N-word in front of me.
Come on, go on in there.
And I'll give you a taste of everything for the ancestors. Say it. Say it in front of me. I dare you to say it. It's Quanell X, but you'll learn it real well. I know you won't. Say the N-word.
Hold on, Cap.
Oh, I got it. Hold on 1 second.
Okay,
now,
go.
The greatest Christian in the world, Black Jesus Minister, right? This dude turned around and brought a white woman to his stage. And this white woman was in the room. Now, Black Jesus Minister is a black man, and she came in there going off on some brothers and sisters in that room, calling them the N-word, right? And she said, "What's the big deal? I got sons, I got black sons, and I call them the N-word too." You know what I mean? This is what the white woman said. And do you know Black Jesus Minister did his best to defend her? He defended that devil.
Of course.
You know, and it is sad how we run to their aid, run to their beds, run to all it as if we actually are going to run to safety or something. When you're not safe over there. You hate your people, you hate dating black women, but look what you get when you get a white girl. Because you know that black man was called the N-word several times too. You understand? more than once. More than once. Okay. So yeah, it is sad. You know what I mean? It's terrible. But let's play this the Cornell X video.
In front of me.
Come on, go on in there.
And I give you a taste everything for the ancestors. Say it. Say it in front of me. I dare you to say it. It's Quanell X, but you'll learn it real well today.
Yeah.
Say it. I bet you won't say a word in my face. See, you talk to black women like that by themselves. You intimidate black women by themselves. But a black man, you won't open your goddamn mouth. I dare you to say it.
That hearing aid.
I dare you to say it.
That hearing aid, shit. Get your old ass out. Run around with your power.
She said, "Get your old ass in there." Hey, but you know what? That is true. And the majority of videos that I have is the white man assaulting the black woman. Drop that one, my shadow. Let me pull this up. Yep. He right though. You know what I mean? They do that to black women. They go in on us. But that black man, he gonna say it to him.
No.
Right. He know he gonna get his teeth shoved down his throat. He couldn't even talk then. You understand? He didn't even say a word. He he was going to talk and shut his mouth. Go ahead.
Like if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
You know what he was waiting on. He was waiting on a black Christian to come and save him and say, "Oh, don't talk to him like that."
Right.
That's what he was waiting on, but it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we know for doing it. You ain't gotta talk to him like that. You ain't gotta treat him like that. That's what he was waiting on, but it didn't come. So he had to go on and make moves. So like it.
Right. And where my Christians at? Because I really want to know, why do you all want these people in the kingdom of heaven with us? And to Jose J on the TikTok, he said he got a genuine question. Are black people considered chosen people? That's a fact, Jose. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people. It's in the Bible. All right. Not nobody else, especially these people that we showing on these videos.
Right.
And then Charles, is that right? Charles by God says, you realize you got white in your DNA. No, Charles, I didn't realize that. Tell me how I got white in my DNA. Tell me how I got white in my DNA, Charles. This fool named Charles by God. Man, maybe have some dumb names, don't they? Come on, hurry up and answer. And if you want to, Charles, go over to YouTube, go to ISUPK St. Louis or Sharpness for Radio, and let's have a discussion about this, Charles. I really want to know how I got white in my DNA. Because my daddy ain't white. His daddy wasn't white. And his daddy wasn't white. So I want to know how my DNA, Charles. Go ahead.
Yeah, for the guy Charles on the TikTok. Look, your white lies. We don't believe in white lies in the ISUPK and the Commander Junior Highland. So you're gonna have to come and prove what come out of your dumb white mouth. You gotta come here and prove it. We don't believe nothing that you say. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, sir.
And listen, you called it right down. Not dumb. Charles is completely dumb. He said, get a DNA test. We're all mixed. Charles, that is the dumbest thing in the world. What makes a person mixed? And then what would they be? What race would we identify as if we're all damn mixed? No person. If a black man has a child by a white woman, the child isn't mixed. You know what, Charles? White people made that up to keep black people confused.
Right.
You know what I mean? They made that lie up to keep black people confused. When you go in the Bible says that you are the seed of your father. Whatever race the father is, that's what the child is. It doesn't matter about what I'll say it in a metaphor. Hopefully you can understand. You probably don't get sex much. You understand? White men don't get no sex. They get gay sex and children sex. They don't have no woman.
Right. They don't have regular sex. They don't
get no regular sex. You know what I'm saying? But if you have regular sex, Charles, with an adult woman, you understand? And whatever you are, that's what that child, regardless of what the woman race is. Okay, because the woman's race does not determine the child's identity. Only the man. The seed comes from the man. Do you know you have seeds? Or you probably don't, Charles. I understand. I get it. You probably lacking some seeds. You understand? So somebody don't want some seeds. Don't nobody even want them seeds, Aki.
Right.
He can't even find a woman. Okay, but Charles, man, come on, man. You got white? Oh my God. To the brother ARP, I think that's what he said. Was Ruth an Israelite? What you think Ruth was? I'm gonna ask you that question before I answer. Charles, he got black in his DNA. Oh man, they didn't went from I got black friends to I got black in my DNA. Lord have mercy. The white man is the devil. The Bible speaks of. Lord have mercy.
Cap, it's like if I could, Cap. He think because his ancestors raped some of my ancestors, he got black in him. That's why he don't know. He's idiot.
He said we're all. He meant to say mixed. He said we're all mixed one love. No, that's not true, man. That is not true, Charles. You need to stop that, man. He said learn to be an American, dude. Listen, Charles. I'm not an American. All right, and since for almost 14 years now, I have been under Commanding General Yohana in the ISK, and I done unlearned all that American bullshit.
That's right.
And we have gotten back to our culture. So that's what I've learned. And guess what? I ain't trying to unlearn this. All right. I have learned that Jesus Christ, you know, your people told us that Jesus Christ was white. Right? Pick one of the gayest looking white men they could find. Portray the roughest, toughest Negro in the world. The baddest black man that ever lived, Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai the Hebrew. You picked a sissified white man to play that role. Oh my God. You understand? And no, my mother and my father were both Israelites, Charles. Yeah. You say you don't hate me. Come on, Charles. Come on, Charles. You know you do. And the brother ARP said he thinks she was. That's a fact. Ruth was an Israelite. All right. Absolutely. All right. So let's see. You can love your culture. Charles says you can love your culture, but you ain't got to hate. Why? The Bible says there's a time and a place for all things, Charles. It's a time for love. Guess what? I would never love you and your people. You understand? I only love my own. But there is a time to hate. And guess what? I hate you and your people for all of the crimes that you have committed towards ours. All right. And it ain't got to be you personally, Charles. Maybe you didn't. You say you got black in you. Maybe you different, right? Maybe you got black friends. And maybe you like black people. Okay. But your ancestors showed don't. These people on these videos, they showed don't. You understand? And this dude said, hey, Charles, I'm finna be done with you. Charles said Jesus Christ could have been Korean. It's all the same outcome. You're looking at color. Oh my God. Hey, Charles, is it color in the Bible? Is it hey, Mr. Precept? Give me that scripture, if you could, to show that Jesus Christ was not a white man. He was not Korean. He was not Japanese, Vietnamese, none of that. Okay, he was nigger-knees, black as he could be. Okay, blacker than Wesley Snipes. Grab that scripture for me, y'all.
Colonel Khan, I got you, sir. The book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now, this is a vision that John had, Charles. Are you familiar with the Bible? Okay. He had this revelation, right, about Jesus Christ. You know, the word revelation means to reveal. The Bible reveals, even though we haven't seen, I'm talking about we today haven't seen Christ, it tells us exactly what he looked like. All right. So it's describing the hair on his head, his fro, and his beard. It said it was white like wool. Keep reading up.
Come. As white as snow.
So the wool is one second. The wool is the texture, and the white as snow is the color. Keep going.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes was as a flame of fire. The Bible said that Christ drank wine. So, you know, when black men drink a little bit, get a little buzz, their eyes get red. Keep going.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Feet like unto fine brass. It is does brass have a color? Charles, keep going.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So when you put something in a furnace, it get what? Real black. Get black. You understand? You burn it and it gets black. All right. So that's what it's talking about. Christ was blacker than Wesley Snipes. All right, Charles. And then Charles said he like the human race. He don't look at color. Charles, stop lying, man. Charles, stop it, dude. Come on, man. Hey, he funny as hell.
Like, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
You wanted to go to the what's that, Song of Solomon?
No, that's the one. He gets
okay.
I got a quick question, Cap. I got a quick question for the guy, Cap. Yeah, asking this for me, Cap. If color don't matter, why in the hell did they paint him white then? Why did they choose any other color? Why did he have to be white? That's what I want to know. If color don't matter, why did he have to be white?
Oh wait a minute, my Charlotte. Why didn't they make them olive like they claim?
Right.
They claim Christ was olive complexion, and guess what? It's only two colors to an olive: is green or damn black. Right. So which one was it? We know he wasn't a Martian. Okay. So guess what? He was black as he could be. All right. Charles said, "Careful what you say. If you got hate in your heart, you're not going to enter the kingdom of heaven." Oh my God! What? Here go Christianity. He finna hit me with the shabala. Oh my God! He gonna start. He gonna start typing in tongues next. hey Charles, why don't you go hit the link on the YouTube, man, so we can have a discussion and stop all that typing. All right. He said there's a lot of Italian people that got olive color. This dude's stupid. This dude's stupid. Let me play the next video. All right, let's play this.
Soon as Sarah walked out the classroom to go to the restroom on camera, Mr. R is tickling my baby. He just strangling my child for no reason. For no reason, he's strangling my child. I got the police coming up here now. It's on camera. Soon as Sarah walked out the room, he's hurting my son and calling him in the N-word.
Dang.
The police is on the way. I put the camera in his hair. And my So I guess yes, they're on the way. He's choking my son.
Hey, this is terrible. This sister right here, and she was very clever. You understand? I don't know how she pulled that shit off, but she did. This sister turned around and placed a hidden camera in her son's hair, and what she sees on the camera is the white man beating on her son and calling him the N-word. And mind you, the kid is autistic, man. And I think he's what they say, nonverbal. He's nonverbal. He can't even talk. A defenseless little kid, and you up here abusing him, and that's in the scripture too. Give me that Halakamah. Grab that scripture, the one to where they would not regard the elders or the young. Give me that in Deuteronomy.
Come, sir.
Because the Bible, and I hate that Christians have turned the Bible into a book of gospel songs. You know what I mean? Because we think that God is fascinated with us singing and dancing all goddamn day, when we actually should be reading what's inside of it, not trying to make the next damn gospel song out of it. You know, we should be reading what's inside the book. And the Lord told us the type of people that we will be dealing with. Right here in the scripture. It's right there in the Bible. And guess what? You would know how to move in this place if you knew the actual word of God. If you stop going to church, singing and dancing every goddamn week, and actually get in the book, you would know the type of people. Instead of if that brother knew that first video that I played, if he actually knew the truth versus knowing Christianity, right? He would have known not to sit there and talk about, I'm gonna pray for this man. You would have known that he is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? And you would have known how to prepare yourself, you know, in case you have to defend yourself. Not turn around. You need Jesus. This fool told an animal that you need Jesus. And matter of fact, get that scripture for me too. The death adder. Get that scripture for me too. The Bible says that the white man is like a death adder. He can't even hear you. He's not even listening. You understand? And a death adder is going to do whatever the hell it wants. And no matter what you say, no matter what you do, he's not going to stop. Okay? He's not going to stop. Go ahead, Halak, read that scripture.
Common sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse.
Hold on, one second, Warren.
Common sir.
Hey, ARP, don't worry about what other camps do when they rebuke you for you saying whatever you say. You know what I mean? He said even though he's not a member of the ISPK, he get rebuked from a lot of brothers. Don't worry about that. You know what you want to do? You want to get into the ISUPK, which is the home of the truth. Okay, that's what you should do. All right, and if you're interested, right, you can call the St. Louis School. The number is 314-696-8288. All right, 314-696-8288. Mashallah, type that in the TikTok for me.
Come on, sir.
Throw out a word. Yeah, don't trip off that up. You know, I get a lot of heat from other Israelites too. You know what I mean? And guess what? I ain't bothered none by it. All right. And guess what? You'll get that same spirit. You get that same strength when you come here. All right. So yeah, but brother, go ahead, finish this. Start this scripture.
Common sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
The eagle flight, you know, that's they symbol. That bald eagle. You understand? White man love that bald eagle. Go ahead.
That's right. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
So we didn't understand that English that they was talking, you know, because we spoke Hebrew. Okay, so the Lord said this nation, right, we're gonna have to go to them for want of all things, to eat, to drink. Where we get our water from? We got to pay whatever state, city you stay in, your water company. You got to pay the white man to have water running through your house.
That's right.
Okay, and they done pass laws here in St. Louis. You can't even catch rainwater. It's illegal for you to put a bucket and a filter under your gutter system and catch the goddamn water that's on your house. Because guess what? The white man want that bill money. You understand? He don't want you catching no water of your own. He want that bill. That food. We got to go to his grocery stores. You know, they I think it's supposed to be a black-owned grocery store over in, I think, Cahokia or East St. Louis somewhere. They just put it there. It might be gone already because I ain't heard nothing about it since they opened. Since I saw it, I didn't open it. Go ahead.
We got a person on stage called Hoodoo, Louisiana.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So yeah, I hadn't heard anything about this black-owned grocery store since the opening day. You know what I'm saying? They might have closed. You know, because guess what? These devils want you to come to their stores. They don't want you to make your own. All right, go ahead.
Khan, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
Guess what? They're not gonna regard our old heads or our young people or in between. You understand? None of us. He ain't gonna regard none of us. This is a kid that couldn't even talk. Here you are. You're a teacher. Don't teachers supposed to have compassion on children? Ain't that why they become teachers? You become a teacher because you love children.
Right.
But this dude, he clearly don't love black children. He in there beating the little boy up and calling him the N-word. And he can't even talk. Children are defenseless, can't defend themselves. The mother is just, oh man, she's torn apart. You know, she's torn apart, trying to control herself for the sake of her son. You know what I mean? But she did another video, you know what I'm saying, where she they had a little press conference and she spoke mighty strong at that one. You understand? She said, damn, that she getting justice for her son. And I'm with her. You know what I mean? This is insane. All of this treatment that we go through with these people and Christians, like that brother on that first video said, I'm going to pray for you. You need Jesus. Don't you see that they hate Jesus? Do you not know that the white man put Jesus to death in the Bible, dude? What is you talking about? How are they going to get some Jesus when they the ones that unalive? Like, come on, man. This is insane. Go ahead. Who we got on stage?
Hoodoo, Louisiana.
Peace. This is Hoodoo in Louisiana Voodoo. How y'all doing?
All right, shalom, brother.
Hey, shalom, brother. What's going on?
What's going on?
Ain't too much, and just to be brief, and when I say this, it's really not to put nobody back against the wall. I'm not here to disrespect anyone, but I'm curious, are you all able to genetically verify that you are Hebrew Israelites?
Yeah, we can.
Genetically, with DNA?
Who said we needed a DNA test?
No, I didn't say you need it.
What race are you? What race are you?
I'm African.
What do you
I'm
identify?
Brother, I'm trying to answer your question. I'm African American, but I never said you needed a DNA test. I'm asking, have you taken a DNA test to verify that you are Hebrew Israelite?
I got you. But have you taken a DNA test to verify that you are an African and an American? I don't know how the hell somebody.
Definitely, I have actually.
Okay, so what test did you take to verify and prove that you are an African and an American? Go ahead.
Yes, and I'll answer your deflection tactics.
It's not a deflection.
I took more than one. I'm answering your question.
It's a legit question. What
Notice
test
you didn't answer mine though, but I'll answer yours.
Take to prove that you are an African and an American. Sounds
exactly. Now watch me. Now watch me answer your question, even though you ran from mine. Now I'm trying to. Can I answer your question?
Go ahead.
Yes, I took. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shout the African American owned company out first. There's a company called African Ancestry DNA. Additionally, I took Ancestry.com and so other companies I don't want to shout out. But to answer your question,
why you don't want to shout them
I
out?
have because they're not owned by African Americans.
But you took this DNA test from them, and they told you were African American, and you.
Yeah, brother, I'm trying to tell you. Can I tell you my genetic breakdown?
Why you won't shout them out? They're told. They gave you your answer.
Exactly, I'm gonna shout out my genetic breakdown. And notice you still running from my question, but let me answer yours. I have. All right, go ahead. You talk since you want to talk. I'm listening, brother.
I didn't run. You keep saying I ran from something. I didn't run.
All right, so brother, do you have any DNA evidence that you're Hebrew Israelite?
Yeah, we got proof.
And how did you get that proof?
It's in the Bible.
I said genetic evidence, brother.
I'm telling you my evidence. It's in the Bible.
Oh, so it's basically a spiritual conviction. You have no tangible DNA evidence.
I didn't say spiritual conviction. That's not what I said. I said,
Brother, you talking about you read the Bible and you're spiritually convicted. You don't have no DNA evidence.
I didn't say I was spiritually convicted of anything.
Exactly. So do you have any DNA evidence? Yes or no?
That's what I said.
Do you have any DNA evidence? Yes or no, brother?
I want to hear your DNA evidence.
I told you mine.
You don't want to shout
and look, when I asked you, you run.
I didn't run.
Okay, so do you have any DNA evidence, brother?
I didn't run. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Do you have any DNA evidence?
This is why I don't answer. Because guess what? Nobody looks for proof of anybody being anything else. But soon as a nigga say that,
so you don't have proof, brother.
Hold on, dude. Soon as a nigga say that he's an Israelite, now all of a sudden you want to see proof. You ain't went nowhere to take no goddamn test to prove that you are an African American. Nigga, you took the title that the
thou shalt not lie in the Bible. Why you lying?
You took the title the white people gave you.
And the Bible will say thou shalt not lie.
The title the white people gave you. Don't you know?
And the Bible will say thou shalt not lie. Why you lying?
Don't even go by African, dude. Do you know that? Do you know that real Africans don't even go by African? They'll tell you what tribe they from. That's what real.
Exactly. I was trying to tell you the tribes. You cut me off.
What tribe you from? What
exactly. Let me answer that. Yeah, let me answer that. Let me answer that, brother. Yeah, I'm from the.
Y'all know that when I asked him, he said, "I'm African American."
American, exactly.
You didn't say nothing about you was from.
You cut me off when I was trying to say the tribal breakdown.
Look, he from the Dahomey tribe. He the woman king. You understand? He the woman king. You from the Dahomey tribe?
All right, let me tell you the tribes I'm actually from.
The Dahomey tribe. You the woman king.
Look, you're triggered because you're not DNA tied to the Hebrews. Checkmate. All right, but let me tell you the tribes I'm from because I'm proud of my people. You're not. I come from the Tikar tribe of Cameroon. I come from the Yoruba tribe of Nigeria. I have Igbo DNA. I also have Spanish DNA, Portuguese DNA, Filipino DNA.
Oh, so you
I'm proud of my ancestors.
All kind of shit.
Now, I bet you won't shout out yours, though.
Why you just say you African American? Nigga, I shout it out every day. Nigga, I'm an Israelite from the tribe.
You have no evidence you Hebrew Israelite. Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence?
From the tribe of Judah.
Where's the evidence?
What about, brother?
Where's the evidence?
I already told you.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Where's the evidence?
Checkmate anything. I told
Checkmate.
you.
Where's the evidence, brother?
You did not.
Brother, anybody could read the Bible and say they from a tribe. You pick the tribe, brother.
You said
the white man gave you the Bible.
They told you Spanish.
The white man gave you the Bible. Checkmate.
You stupid as hell.
The white man gave you the Bible. Checkmate.
You went to some.
And you read the Bible in English.
You Spanish.
You read the Bible in English. Checkmate. You read the Bible in English.
Look,
checkmate.
Lamar,
you read the Bible in English. Checkmate.
Hey,
you read the Bible in English. Checkmate. I got you there. You read the Bible in English. Checkmate. You're not real Hebrew. You're not real Hebrew.
Hold on 1 second.
Say what you ate for breakfast in Hebrew.
Hold on 1 second.
What you ate for breakfast in Hebrew? Checkmate.
Excite yourself.
Say what you ate.
You keep hollering checkmate. Did you
say what you ate for breakfast in Hebrew?
Did you come up here to excite yourself? You keep hollering.
Say what you ate.
What are you checkmate? You asking?
You gotta mute me.
Nigga, we ain't talking about no breakfast.
You gotta mute me.
We ain't talking about no breakfast.
You getting cooked on your own panel. What did you eat for breakfast in Hebrew? Checkmate.
Hold on 1 second. I'll take over.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
Run away. Run away.
Let me ask you a question, brother.
Peace, King. Peace, King.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How is it physically possible between two parents to be all them people that you just said that you were?
Hold on.
Yes, you don't know that people can mix races. It's a very simple concept. Do you know that? Do you know that Native Americans and Africans and Europeans mix together?
But if you come from your father, how are you a mixed race?
Because my father was also mixed race.
No, your father was who your father was, who his father was. It's no mixing.
Brother, what you're saying is genetically inaccurate. But you see, I don't run from your questions. Can you answer mine? Do any one of you have any DNA evidence that you are Hebrew Israelites?
Yeah, Cap just told you that we got the evidence.
Y'all read the
We got,
Bible and believed it. The Bible that the white man
evidence.
gave y'all.
We got evidence and we got the Bible. The white man didn't give us the Bible. That's what you don't understand.
The white man gave your
Hold
ancestors
on.
the Bible on slave
The
plantations.
white man wasn't smart enough to take that they're niggas in the Bible out of the Bible, so he couldn't have gave us the Bible. Because if he did, he would. Do you agree? He would have taken that out. Do you agree?
It's in the Bible. It say nigga in the Bible.
Who do? One second, brother. You
Peace,
do know
King.
you do know that white man's destruction is in the Bible, right? You know,
I know that's what you believe. Yes, you know what I mean.
Okay,
And you say I don't run from none of y'all questions, right?
So hold on one second.
Peace, peace.
All right. So you say we say that it's in the Bible, brother. Did I write it?
No, I know you're deflecting, and I know you believe.
Brother. It ain't deflecting nothing.
Yes, you are, because I'm talking about DNA, and you're running.
Hold on, no, we don't.
Yeah, you're running.
No DNA test is going to tell you what. Right? You just sat up on the stage and lied.
Yes.
You lied and said.
What lie did I tell?
Oh, hold on, brother. Learn to control yourself real quick.
I'm controlled, brother. What lie did I tell?
You just turned around and sat up on this stage and said that you went and took a test that said that you are African and American.
Exactly.
You lied. You didn't go take no test that said you was an African American. The white man told you you were an African American.
No, that's not true.
You took the title just like everybody else did.
What white man was that then? Can I ask you that?
Brother.
African American is not a nationality, man. You don't even know.
No, I'm asking what white man named us that?
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Brother.
It's an ethnicity, not a nationality.
I just asked you to control yourself,
brother. Your brother chiming in. I was responding to your brother because you're getting cooked.
You're not cooking shit.
Your brother trying to help you.
You was talking about breakfast and you burnt the shit, man.
And you can't speak it.
Brother.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Okay. And see, now you acting like a little bitch. Said he asking me what I ate for breakfast. You understand? If you want to have a serious conversation, we can have a serious conversation. All right? But I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you over no turkey, bacon, and no eggs. You understand? And no biscuits made from scratch. Now, if you want to come on the stage and have a serious conversation, we can, huh? All right? But you're not finna act like a bitch on this stage. All right? So I'm gonna bring you back up. And I just asked you to control yourself. All right, because you not cooking nothing. Nobody's running from nothing. You just ain't listening. You moving in that feminine energy. You're moving real feminine right now. All right. So I just asked you, control yourself. All right, so we can have a conversation. Now, when we answered the question, I told you that the proof is in the Bible. We don't need a DNA test. You lied and said that you took a test to prove that you are African and American. Then you brought up Spanish and Portuguese and all kinds of shit. You brought up 9 different goddamn things. All of those DNA tests have been proven to be. You know what I'm gonna do for you, Mr. Voodoo? Send me your email. Put your email in that back check. I'm gonna send you the show that we did on DNA tests and how it's all bogus. It's all bullshit. You can find video. Y'all find that video real quick where that white man took and did a DNA test on his cat, and they told his cat he was an African American. They told his cat that he had 9% European in him. The cat had 12% African in him. All of it is BS, brother. And again, you came on this stage and lied. There is no there's no such race as an African American. Africa and America was named after 2 white people. You don't even know the history of that. You don't even know what you're talking about. That's not a damn identity of a people, man. Those are just 2. If they name the land after themselves.
And let me respond. It'll be brief. I bet you can't say everything you just said in Hebrew. Checkmate.
All right, checkmate and drop your bitch ass. All right. So listen, bro. Like I said, if you want to have a real conversation, we can have one. All right. But you just came up here to turn yourself on. Okay, because you ain't even talking about nothing, man. You don't even know what the hell you talking about. This brother said he took a test to prove he was an African American. Am I being punked? Huh? Is TMZ gonna come out the bush?
Crazy.
You understand? And say, ha, we got you. You understand? Come on, man. This dude said he took a test. What Negro take a test to prove you're African American?
Man, nobody can.
What test do they even give you to prove that you are African American? The only test that they give you is that bullshit test he claimed he took, which he said he don't even want to shout him out. They told him who he was, but they don't even want to shout them out. He don't even want to give them no props. You understand?
Cap. If I could, real quick, sir.
Oh man.
This why it explains why that dude is so retarded, because he mixed with so many different people. He mixed with like 9 different people. You gotta be retarded, man. Okay?
That's what every test tells you. Every DNA test. You remember the show we did with DMG? When the brother was on there saying that they took DNA tests, they was trying to do the same thing this brother was, forcing me to take a DNA test. Brother, I don't need a DNA test. And I asked him, I said, did you take one? Oh, yeah, I did. He said, I'll read the results. Right? This brother, one second, Warrior, this brother read 9 or 10 different things he claimed to be mixed with. They told him he was mixed with. I said, brother, so you all like, who the hell are you then? What do you identify as? If you 9 different damn people, which one are you? This is stupid. That DNA thing is bogus. That African company, I don't remember the name of it, but that African company, they was on the news. You understand? For them doing false and bogus DNA tests. Okay, you can find it on you. Matter of fact, Marshall, find that for me too. Find that for me where they busted that African doing those fake tests to where that black woman, they told her that she was from like 3 different tribes in Africa, something like that. And they found out that they was just running a scam. You know, them Africans be running scams, been running scams on us for the longest. They have been running scams on us for the longest. And they just found something that since you Negroes want to be an African so damn bad, you want to be African so goddamn bad, okay, we're going to make you an African then. And then they turned around and told this woman that she was from 3 different tribes and that, like, she's still confused. Like, which one am I then? I don't understand this. It don't even make sense. When the Bible simplifies who the hell you are the seed of your father. Whatever your father is, that's what you are. That's what the child is. I'm an Israelite. All my children are Israelites from the tribe of Judah, might I add. All right. If a white man has a child with a black woman, that child is white. It's a white child. If a black man has a child with a Korean woman, that child is black. Nothing is mixed. Nothing is mixed like Charles said on TikTok. Nobody is mixed. You don't turn around and throw an orange seed and an apple seed in the ground and it becomes an or apple. You understand? It doesn't become an or apple. You're gonna have oranges and you're gonna have apples. You understand? You gotta do some special shit to make it hybrid and all that. That new shit they be doing where they put the seeds together. I don't know how they do that. Squeeze the seed together and make some new kind of fruit. You understand? But they doing that though. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Akal.
Yes, like you. So yeah, you know, this just go back. He talking about we reading the white man Bible, but he's accepting the results from the white man's DNA. You understand? Who's been tricking us from the beginning. But once again, Cap, we see this Christianity taking effect, the same way when that brother Martin Luther King say I had a dream with little white boys and black boys and girls joining in together. That right there disarmed us, Cap, as a race. You understand? When he joined us to these goddamn devils, and you will have a brother like him thinking he African American because he don't know his identity. He don't know who the hell he is. Because if you knew his identity from the first place, you would have never had to go there to find out who you are, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord opened our eyes back to this Bible, you know, to let us know exactly, you know, who we are with the descriptions and the description of Christ that you just brought out, Deuteronomy, how we was taking the ships and things of that nature. Don't take a rocket scientist, brother, to figure out that we are the people that are in this Bible. And the white man know too who we are. Right. You understand? So, you know, that brother really need to, you know, come in here, man, and you know what I'm saying, and learn something, get some real history and things of that nature, you know, because their brother is obviously completely lost.
Yeah, he really is. And look, we're gonna have to do him like a little kid. We got to whoop him to make him sit down and learn. You understand? We got to get the Home Depot Hank Stern stick and pop him on his hand. Boy, sit down, shut up, so you can listen to what we teach you. That's how we're gonna have to do him. Because you can tell he real silly. You know what I mean? He real silly. Hey, Indigenous, what you talking about? You said human can mate regardless of color. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Humans can mate regardless of color. That's a whole lie that we all can just mix together with whoever we want to. You understand? And then here's a question for you, Indigenous: is why did God give every man their own woman if it's okay to mix? You got the white man. Guess what he got? Indigenous, a white woman. Indigenous. The black man, guess what we got? The black woman. The Chinese man, guess what he got? The China woman. They dumb too. Some eyes and shit. They can't even see. You understand? They can't even walk and talk. Oh, them some stupid people. They're there, but they people regardless. But they, he got their own woman, and he can have them. You understand? The black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, we got the baddest women on the planet. Why would we want to mate with something nasty, filthy, as a Karen? Why would you even want to mate with a Karen, man? You see what that Karen was doing to her own son by a black man. You know, cussing him out, going off on the man, calling him the N-word. You know, and it's her own son. Why would you want to mix with those people? And the Lord said in the Bible not to do that. We are not supposed to be taking the royal seed. And guess what? My seed royal. My seed royal, baby. They can't have it. You understand? Can't no white.
Like I could, Cap.
Go ahead.
See, and what people don't really understand is, you know, the animal kingdom is very, very smart. The lions only have sex with the lions.
Come on.
The tigers only have sex with the tigers.
Come on, my
bears only have sex with the bears. It's us with these stupid ass white mythologies that we can have sex with other people. You know what I'm saying? The white man forces the lion and the tiger to have relations and call it the liger. You know what I'm saying? It's forced. Just like we're forced to think that it's okay to sleep with white people and Chinese people and all of the nations. When the Lord, he always give you a spanking, because when you get hit with that child support, she take everything from you.
Oh man,
you learn in. You know what I'm saying? But we're not supposed to make with these people at all. Caps a lot.
Learn today. You gonna learn today. Okay. Yep. All right. So look, we're gonna where the Christians at? Why y'all ain't coming up on the stage? We had one goofy one. I want to talk to the Christians and understand why y'all desperately want these people in the kingdom of heaven with you. Okay. He said you never give a preference. You don't prefer your own woman over every other woman on the planet. I think you saw. I think you're a sucker. You know what I mean? To not prefer your own woman over. Why would you want to give what you have to offer to somebody else that's not your people? Huh? Why would you want to give everything that a man is supposed to do for a woman, like protect, provide for, you understand, reassure her? Why would you want to do that for somebody outside of your race? You don't give a preference. I think that's a simp, man. You
yeah, hey Cat. And see this what's wrong with these pro-black niggas, man. You niggas ain't really pro-black if you want a white woman. You ain't really pro-black if you want to be with a Chinese woman, man. If you want to be with anybody outside your race, you're not pro-black. So while you up here talking about you an indigenous black man, you sitting up here rooting and trying to convince somebody that it's okay to sleep with other nations of people, man. It's crazy. It's a lot.
Right. That's disgusting. Because the Lord said in the Bible, never to mix with them people, man. And Antoinette Green is right. DNA is a scam. That's a fact. And dude,
I want to play a quick video on that, Cap, if I could, sir.
He the only somebody that don't realize. Go ahead, Marshawn.
All right, come on, so here we go.
When Oprah was finally in the first series, and we gave her a DNA test, basically the next day she went to South Africa to announce that she was opening what became the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy. She was in an auditorium like 75,000 people or something, and she announced that she just had the test and that she was Zulu. It broke on CNN. I was sitting in my living room minding my own business and said, Oprah Winfrey's a Zulu. So I called Rick Kittles and I said, Rick, did you tell Oprah she was a Zulu? He goes, no, man, she made that up herself. It's a true story. It's a true story. I would lie to make you laugh, but I'm telling you a true story. I said, Rick, are you in your lab? He said, yeah. I said, is anybody there? He said, no. I said, when the results come in, make her Zulu, man. I said, you back there making it up anyway. Nobody believe you could take some spit and figure out a tribe? What are you, crazy?
Right.
So anyway.
There is no DNA test that you can take that is going to tell you what tribe you are from, what race you are. It's not going to happen. That's why they got all them small percentages of all them different people. And all it is guesswork. It's guesswork. They even claim in the research, and if I'm not mistaken, I had to go back in the notes that I got. It can only go back to like 5 close relatives in order to find out who you, and that's evident. You understand? 5 folks that's right now to this day. You know what I mean? It was something like that. I had to go and look up the notes on that. But that DNA stuff, it is a scam. It is not going to tell you who you. That's why the dude turned around and said that the test told him all these different people that he mixed with. And all that is just to keep you confused so that you will not know who you are. You know what I mean? To where you sitting here thinking that you mixed. You know, what the hell is mixed? What race do you become if a black man and a white woman get what are you, blight? You understand? What are you now? What do you become? You know what I'm saying? Like Chinese and Russian, what are you now? Trussian? Like, this shit don't make sense. That don't even make sense. Nobody is mixed, man. It's stupid. You know, that's another lie. You understand? That the white man to put in the earth, he done put so many lies out here. And guess what? Our people gobble them up. They eat them up. They love them lies. You know? And they rely on them instead of the Lord. It's insane. Go ahead, Carl.
Right. Yeah, sir. I just had a precept, pretty much discussing, exactly what we're talking about for these brothers that want to mess with these strange women, these heathen women, thinking that they can do that, and also what the Bible calls these types of brothers, what type of men that they are. The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 5. That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words.
Okay, y'all learn. go ahead, Oxalak.
Come and reread it, Cap. Proverbs 7 and verse 5. That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. It's a little bit more, Cap. Verse 6. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement. Verse 7. And beheld among the simple ones, I discern among the youths a young man void of understanding.
Yeah, that brother definitely is void of understanding. He ain't got none. He ain't got no understanding. You understand? Hey, Indigenous, what comment did I remove from the chat? I didn't remove any comment, bro. I don't know what comment you're talking about. Whatever comment you put in there is still in there. I didn't remove no comments. Yeah. And look, man, listen, I ain't a hater of the chat. I'll let y'all comment. Whatever y'all want to say, y'all say it. Type it in there. You know, you ain't doing nothing but running your finger lips anyway. You ain't bothering me. Okay. Yep. So let's see what we got there. Let me play this other video. Since we did a few videos that were recent, let's go back and let's see how these people changed. Let's see how these devils changed any. They turn around and been calling us that N-word and been harming us since forever. And let's see about this one. This is the sundown town back in Cicero in Illinois. This is in the 60s right here. All right. And matter of fact, they still got sundown towns today. It's wonder I did the article when they dropped, I think it was like a year or two ago, about the one here in Missouri, about how black people be making sure that they gas up and everything before they get to this point. You understand? Have to stop in their sundown town while they travel because they know that they ain't gonna stop for niggas. You know what I'm saying? They know this. Okay. But let's see how these devils changed in.
Let's say 10 or 20 families moved into Cicero, which is a town of 70,000. They'd get killed.
They'll get killed. You hear that, devil? This is what's in these people for real, man. Is this right here. If 10 or 20 families, just a small little 10 or 20 compared to the 70,000 white families, say, oh, they're gonna get killed. They'll get unalive. That's what he said.
Cicero.
So this is them in the 60s. And they still harming us to this day. They still doing stuff like this to us to this day. All right, they haven't stopped any. So I don't see the need and the desire and the want that these Christians do to have them in the kingdom of heaven with us. It don't make sense at all. For number one, like the Lord turned around and punished us for our sins, right? Sent us into captivity for us doing wrong. Now these people get to unalive us. They get to call us N-words. They get to assault us in every type of way, right? Martin Luther King was teaching black people how to walk around and get beat up. You can look this up on online on YouTube. They had classes where they were teaching our people to "We shall overcome." Just keep walking and keep singing. The white man throwing rocks at you, spitting on you, hitting you upside your head with billy clubs. They were sicking dogs on you. No matter if the dog biting your leg on, "We shall overcome." While the dog is biting your goddamn leg on. Just keep on singing. Just keep on marching. You understand? That's what Martin Luther King was doing. That's Christianity for you. And Martin Luther King, he was weak and he was stupid too. No matter how many degrees he had, the man had like 7 of them. He was one of the smartest dummies in the world. To turn around and teach black people to just keep marching, no matter what these people say to you, no matter what they do to you, just sit there, just get your head busted, man. Be all right. I give you a band-aid. You know, they took children. They had I think it was thousands of little kids between the ages of 10 and 18 that got arrested as criminals. They sick dogs on them. You know, we got the book. Matter of fact, I got the book right here. To where on the cover of this book, it's the story of the Birmingham Civil Rights Movement in photographs. The cover of this book got the white man holding this is a teenager. Holding him while the dog is biting him. Look at him. Look how he's just standing there taking the bite. Taking the bite. This is what Christianity has done to us, man. To where abuse is normal to us. Huh? What's this? Talk on the mic. It's good. said Christianity have destroyed us. Uh-oh. Is that the one on? Is it on? Turn the other one on. Make sure. That one might have died. Is that one on too? That was Christianity. No, you neither one of them mics on. Go ahead, sis. Just talk loud as you can. Christianity has destroyed us for the lack of knowledge of who we are. That's right, sis. God is using the right people as a belt to keep us in line. And we still, not me, but right. Some of our brothers and sisters still want to be with this other race, white men and black men, not just marry them per se, but how they should too. Right. God using these white people as a belt to wake us up, as a whipping belt. Yes, that's a fact. God had warned us a long time ago. That's one of the reasons God made the right people, because we turned our back on him. So God said in his word, you're not going to love no other race other than him. So God put hate in these people hearts to do what they are still doing to us today. Mm-hmm. That's right. A couple of days ago, when I was looking at the news, another man was killed by 5 police white officers. That was another George Floyd. I mean, they underlined him for good, for sure. Black man on the right. He was in the news a couple of days ago. Yeah. They underlined him. They put him in the chokehold. Mm-hmm. It was about 5 police officers, and the last one that came to push me on this black man's neck, and when he got to the hospital, he was already dead. Yeah. And God using these white people as a whipping belt because we broke his laws and his commandments. That's why we're in a situation like we are today. That's right. That's right. Say only marry your own people. Yep, that's a fact. And hopefully I can find my husband in the truth. Yep. That's right. Because I'm looking. I'm his baby, but I don't know who he is. No, you ain't gotta look. He gonna find you. Look. When you go to one of our events, you know what I'm saying. And once you become a sister, an official sister in the school, you'll get a husband. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Don't trip about that. Look at that. Look strong brother sitting next to you. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah. No, I'm just messing with y'all. But you give a sister a hand, man. That was actually right on point. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you said, it is correct. The Lord is using these people, you know what I'm saying, as to keep us in line. Right. If we said you're not gonna love no other nation more than him. That's a fact. So you can't. When you do the same thing, your wife step out on you, you give her 125%. Yep. And she gonna love somebody else, marry somebody to have his baby. Mm. Would that make you mad? Yes. Mm-hmm. Would that make you mad? Want to kill her, or her to put some hurt? Yeah. Since it make you bad, make you wanna unalive. Listen, sis, I done told my kids, you better not come home. But now nobody outside of this, if she ain't no Israelite, well, listen, she ain't coming over here for that. You understand? She got her own plan. What you gonna do? Man, I ain't gonna deal with it. You know, I'm gonna shun that evil mess. You know what I mean? Because I want my daughters and my sons to find someone and give what they have to offer to their own people. You know what I mean? Because guess what? When you marry outside of your, like for instance, a white girl, what do they know about how we came up? You know what I'm saying? What do they know about never having 2 things to match? You know what I'm saying? Cheese, no burger. You know what I'm saying? Cereal, no milk. You know what I mean? What do they know about that? What they know about land on pallets, on the floor, all the cousins, the family? They don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? And they can't relate to us at all. And we shouldn't be trying to relate to them. We're trying to force ourselves on people that's like this. This white boy said that if 10, 20 families move in that area, they're going to be dead. That's what he said. They ain't lying. And that's how they feel. And they still feel the same way. They still feel this exact same way. You know, they don't change. Yeah, let me play a little more.
This clip is from a 1966 CBS documentary called Black Power, White Backlash, hosted by Mike Wallace. This part is in the town of Cicero, Illinois, a working-class suburb outside of Chicago. At the time, not a single Black family lived there. 15,000 Black people worked in Cicero's factories every day. But when the sun went down, every one of them had to leave. 15 years earlier, a Black family tried to move in. A mob threw their furniture out of a third-floor window and set it on fire. The National Guard had to be called in. No Black family tried again after that. CBS sent a camera crew into the neighborhood and asked residents how they felt about Black families moving in. This is what they said.
How would you feel, truly, if a colored family were to move in over there with the washers hanging on the line?
If they leave me alone, I leave.
Hey, you see how he had to turn around and make us with the washers hanging on the line? You understand? He had to turn around and make, what if a Black family moved over there with chicken and watermelons sitting on their porch? You understand? He had to turn around and say something about us to make them say, oh no, listen to him.
Leave them alone. I'd be afraid to go out at night.
They'd probably be afraid to go out at night. You come trying to dry your clothes over here if you want to. You understand? You're gonna be afraid to go out your house at night. This is what these devils are saying. These are the people that Martin Luther King forced us to try to join when they don't want to join us. They not trying to do that. No, they ain't never changed. They tolerated us. You understand? But they don't. They not just Black people. Not the house next door, Black man, Black family. Come on, you're welcome. Black lives matter. You understand? That ain't how they are. You know what I mean? Huh? Oh man, come on now. And they had it bad. The Jeffersons had it bad trying to live in a white neighborhood. And look, Chris Brown, as rich as he is, he had it bad in a white neighborhood. They tried to vote him out of the neighborhood. They wanted to get rid of him. You understand? Because he took and put his design for his clothing line, he put it on his house. And they said, oh no, look what he's doing to the neighborhood. They try to get him out of his mansion. Yeah. They want him out of there. But so these people say, oh no, they're gonna be afraid to leave. This woman say they're gonna be afraid to leave their house at night. But we gonna get them. Oh, they can walk, they can put the clothes on the line in the daytime, but they better not try to come get them out at night. Oh my God.
Afraid to go out at night?
What kind of colored people living around here?
You mean you think they're violent people?
Well, some of them are. There are some.
Now wait a minute. Some of us are violent. When the Black family, the only one that moved there wasn't violent. They was in their house, doing what they do in their house. And the white mob that was violent came in and threw their furniture out the window and set it on fire. But they said, yeah, they violent. Yeah, they violent. But the violence has been committed on us, you know what I'm saying, by them since forever. But we violent. We violent. The man just said the only thing that they did was, guess what? He didn't say that they brought gangs in the neighborhood, they brought crack in the neighborhood. They didn't say we did nothing like that. All he said was they moved in their house next door and hang their clothes on the line. And she said, oh, they're gonna be afraid to go outside at night. But we violent. Look at the nerve of these people, man. The nerve of these devils. And this is why the Lord called them the devil. The word devil just means deceiver or liar. And they definitely are good at both of those, deceiving and lying. You understand? Let's keep playing.
That really would be like that, and there are some good ones too. I really couldn't trust.
See, that's the one that the Christians melt over right there. When they say, oh, there's some good ones too. She just saying that just so she won't sound like a complete damn idiot. You understand? So she had to put something in there. Just, oh no, there's some good ones too. But you just said if the person moved over there, they didn't say it was bad. They just said they moved and bought a house and moved in over there. And you say they're gonna be afraid to go out at night. But then now it's, oh, that's some good ones too. Oh, come on, man.
Any of them.
there are many good colors, and I worked with some of them, and I liked them, and I liked this person that I said works at the lounge over there.
Now, remember what he said when he first came on. The first thing he said was, oh, if them 10, 20 families move here, oh, they're going to die. They're going to be unalive. Now he said, oh, you know what? There's some good colors out there. I got some friends. They always got black friends. I work with some good ones. But you're going to take the 10 or 20, they're going to die. Like, come on, man. You got to know that God is smarter than you. And when he put it in his word and said that these people are the devil, you should take that. You should listen to them. Because guess what? These are the same people that we're dealing with. This dude is still alive somewhere. Matter of fact, that might have been him in that truck calling that brother, you nigger. He said, I'm going to pray for you. Fuck you, nigger. That might be his ass right there. You understand? Yeah. Let's keep playing.
It's a lucky Cap.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that like you said, that guy he's somewhere out here. He's probably somewhere in the government right now, making all the rules and regulations for black people right now. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Pressing the hell out black folks. Yeah, it is.
But there's the ones that are gonna march I don't like and I can't stand. I got no use for.
The ones
and when your church tells you,
man, all they doing is marching and singing. They ain't hurt nobody. You know, like matter of fact, I gotta look up how many. I should have looked that up for me real quick. How many years have we been marching here in America? When I got to 100 and I think it was 10, 11 years, I lost count after that. We have been marching just that long. And the reason it started was because of 15, 20 minutes from here over in East St. Louis riots. When that happened, what happened in East St. Louis was there was a factory that the white employees had went on strike, right? And the company said, hey, we got money to make. And they started hiring black people. And so they went to the government and the mayors and everybody, politicians, they went to everybody, said, hey, them niggas is taking our job. And so they said, hey, that's the company's right to do whatever they want, hire whoever they want. So they said, okay, we're gonna fix this. And they unalived thousands of brothers and sisters over there because the white company hired black people because you was on strike because your smoke break was violated. You understand? That's what that type of shit was. So the company said, no, we got money to make. We know that they'll make some money. We know that these niggas go to work. So we're gonna hire them since y'all's gonna sit outside in the yard with a sign protesting. So then black folks ended up protesting and marching behind this thing that took place, behind this crime. If you look this up, they was pulling brothers and sisters, they coming from work, they snatching them off the train. I think it was trolley. You know what I mean? They snatching them off the doggone buses, unaliving them. And they pull up to a stop sign. A mob of white people come and turn around and snatch them out their car. They burned down several houses. I went to them, to the houses that got burned down. It's still holes in the ground. It's still holes in the ground over there where they never even built nothing on top of it once they burned it down. Okay? This is why they started marching in this place. And he said those are the ones that he hate. Them the ones he hate. And them the ones that just walking around singing, saying, I am a man. We shall overcome. You know, that's all they're doing. Yeah, peaceful. And then you hate them, you know, and they're violent. You know, when Martin Luther King made sure nobody lifted a finger. As you can see on this, these pictures get worse than that in this book that I got. You understand? And then the other book that I got, and the children will let the children march. You understand? The pictures get worse in these things. You know, on how our children just sat there and our brothers and sisters just sat there and took all of the abuse from these people. That's the Christian way. But they say turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek don't literally mean somebody punch you, jack you in one jaw, and while half your teeth hanging out and you're leaking, right? You say, okay, time to hit this one. Go ahead, hit me on this one. That's not what that means at all. You know what I mean? Because What'd you say?
Some people think it do, but I've
Yeah, and the reason they say that is because Christians are sissies. Christian men are sissies. You're supposed to protect the women and the children, not put them out there in the damn danger. You understand? As a matter of fact, if you was marching and protesting, then that'll be one thing. But they had the women out there. You know, they had the marches started losing momentum. People was tired of wearing out their best gym shoes. You understand? Walking every goddamn where and not getting no results. They was getting tired of getting beat up and spit on and dogs and N-word and billy clubs and little girls blown up on buses. They was getting tired of that. So they turned around and said, you know what? Hey, I ain't going.
Human rights. And you pay no attention to your church?
So like about that. I ain't going to the march tomorrow. Right? That's what they said. I'm not going. So they turned around and said, one dummy said, I got the perfect plan. One Christian sissy said, I got the perfect idea. We'll use the children. And they put shit, they went around asking these little kids, do y'all want to march? And the kids, of course, they don't know what the hell they getting into. They said, yeah. And thousands of children started marching. You know what they did? The same thing they was doing to the parents. The same exact thing they was doing to the parents. Beating the hell out of them. Doing what? No regard for age. We read the scripture. No regard for age, old or young. They ain't give a damn. Oh, you want to see your kids out here? Oh, we'll show you what we feel about your kids. We'll show you what we feel about them. Protect the women and children. As y'all can see in the ISUPK, we don't put women out there at camp. Women don't go to camp. You understand? Children ain't going to camp. You understand? Now our soldiers, once they get old enough and big enough, then they come with us. You understand? But they get protected when they are there. You know what I'm saying? When they 14, 15, 16, they are protected out there. You understand? Ain't no harm gonna come to them. All right. If you do, boy, you're gonna have a whole problem on your hand. You understand? But just saying, we're not putting them out there in danger to get harmed. You understand? Knowing that these animals are assaulting you while you marching, why are you putting the kids out there? And that's what they did. That's what that Christian sissy did, man. And they really think that they did black people some justice. They really believe that we have gotten further ahead than we know. We went totally backwards. You know, they haven't moved. They haven't grown. They haven't changed. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here? You know, so this is insane. But let's hear a little more of the video.
I pay attention to my church when they say about human rights. But what the marchers want, they don't want rights. They say they want peaceful coexistence. How can they have peaceful coexistence when there's all this trouble?
Who makes?
And who's the trouble? He about to ask him. Who makes the trouble? Who makes the trouble? Listen.
The trouble.
They do by marching.
Woo! Good doggone night. This is the devil the Bible speaks of. He said, how they making trouble? In this country, you have the right to protest.
That's right.
That's a part of your rights as an American citizen to be able to march and protest if you feel like you've been treated unfairly.
What's a lock you?
Go ahead.
That's so heavy, Adawan, what you bringing out. You know, they're not satisfied. You know, if you standing up for yourself, you know, they don't want that. They want you to be tail tucked. They want you to hold your head down. If they coming down the street, they want you to cross over to the other side of the street.
Yeah.
If you stand up for yourself, they call you a troublemaker.
Yeah.
And if I could, Adawan, I want to read this precept, you know, which basically says the same thing. You can find it in the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, and verse. I'll start at verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. So the Most High is saying there's coming a time to where he's gonna put it in there. He's gonna put everything that they put and done to us. He's gonna put it in their hand. Okay, and that time is near, and it says, which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over. They want you to hold your head, they don't want you to look, they don't want you to look them in the eye. They want you to, if they don't want you to laugh at a joke, one it not too long ago, if you was laughing, you had to put your head in
the laugh barrel. Yeah.
The laugh barrel.
Yeah. Yeah. If white folks caught you laughing, you understand? You couldn't even laugh and enjoy yourself, not for 1 second. You understand? Around these people, the hell you so happy about? And guess what? They would beat and unalive you then for laughing. So to control yourself, you had to turn around and put your head in what they call a laugh barrel.
A laugh barrel.
Yeah, you're right, huh? And not only did someone crossing the street, no, you got to stop walking so that they can walk until they get past you. You understand? Not walk across the street. You better stop dead in your tracks and let them pass. Move out of the way. Step in the water or the mud and the grass. You understand? Get dirt all over your shoes instead of walking on the sidewalk like they are. Get out of their way. That's right. What they want. Yeah. You know what I mean? Go ahead, finish up, Bob.
Kawakan, which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
Absolutely. That is crazy. And that's us for real. That's these Christians. That's what they got us doing.
That's right.
Out down like the street. Look out, they turned around and did what they called a die-in here in St. Louis. I forgot who this was for, right? But it was some brother, I think it may have been Anthony Lamar Smith, that after this, they came up with an idea to go to Clayton, right? And go before the city hall and do what they called a die-in. And a die-in consisted of you taking white shirts, taking red paint, putting red hands all over the shirt that represented blood, and then the name of your loved one that the white police officer or white person is unalive, right? And lay down in the middle of the street. Y'all look that up. Matter of fact, Marshala, find that video, brother. Find that video of a die-in in St. Louis, and you will see how ridiculous this was. To where they had men, women, and children laying in the middle of the goddamn street in Clayton County with a shirt on, with red hands, and the name of the deceased loved ones on it that was unalive by white people. And they really thought that they was, finna receive justice by doing that. That's the scripture right there talking about who else could they be? That brother said a DNA test. Nigga, I don't need DNA tests when I'm seeing stuff like that. When the Bible says that we are laying down in the middle of the street so that they can walk all over us. And they've been doing that, literally. And now here we are, we came up with an idea to lay down in the middle of the street. Huh? They love it. They do. They do, sis.
They make them feel more secure.
Yes. Yes.
That's right, sis.
They absolutely do. They feel superior when you are inferior.
That's
when
right.
When you walk up and you start tap dancing, boing, boing, boing. When you a clown ass nigga, oh, they love that.
That's right.
Oh yeah. When you can turn around and dunk the ball, you know what I'm saying? When you can hoop, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they love that. They love to see an act. But when you actually stand up for yourself, say, wait a minute, I'm not gonna let you mistreat me. Who the hell you think you are? Now you got a whole problem on your hands. Now you got a whole problem. But like you said, when you into humiliating yourself, oh man, they love it. They love to see us humiliating ourselves with shit like that. Ain't no way in hell we should be doing a die-in, a lay-in, or whatever the hell you call for that. All we got to do is what we have been doing in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana since 1969, is turning our backs on these people. No longer giving them our love. We don't love them. We love our own people. You know, we're not trying to join you. You know, look at what trying to join you has gotten us all these years. They blew up some little girls on the bus. The sister that what's her name? Ruby. What was it? The first little black girl to ever attend school. Oh my God. That integrated with white school. Look her up. Ruby something. What is her name? Somebody find her name for me. Ruby something. And this little baby, this poor little baby, went to school. Matter of fact, all the kids, they pulled all of the white students out of every class she was in. What's her name? Who? Ruby Bridges. Oh, I hate that her parents did this to her. They had her. She was, I think, the first black kid to integrate into white schools. And this baby, this poor baby, this poor baby was getting death threats from teachers, from adults. You understand? She was getting death threats from adults. She better not go to that school. My kids ain't gonna be in that class. All them devils pulled all of the kids out of her classes. She was the only one in a class being taught anything. You understand? Why is it so important for us to join with these people when they don't want to join us? They don't want us in their school. You know why? That's why they made the public school system. They don't want us in their communities. That's why they made the ghetto. You understand? They don't want us working in their companies and factories. That's why they gave us McDonald's in our neighborhood and Family Dollar. You understand? They don't want to join together with us, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sis.
Emmett Till.
Who?
Emmett Till.
Emmett Till.
Emmett Till.
A
white woman said that this 14-year-old boy was
whistling
at her, but that wasn't the case. You know, they allowed this 14-year-old boy. It took 2 or 3 adults. I mean, they could see his face.
Yeah, they did.
And that case right there really stuck with me.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? You know what that white woman did? She wrote a book. She got plenty of money, and then admitted that she lied. Admitted that she lied and said he ain't whistling me at all. You understand? On a kid, lied on a child. But her they all these videos saying that we so violent and we so wrong. Ain't nobody just going around lying on white kids. No, she couldn't. Yeah, she couldn't. Yeah.
He kept the coffin open for the whole world to see.
Yeah. Yeah, that was terrible. And Christian black men and women want to be in the kingdom of heaven with these people. Don't you know that they're gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Don't you know they're gonna Emmett Till us again? Don't you know they're gonna what's her name? Ruby Bridges us again? Don't you know they're gonna Martin Luther King you again? They unalived you. You understand? They took and unalived you. The dude said that they're trying to coexist with us. That's what's wrong here. They trying to live with us. And why in the hell are Christians trying to force us to live with them? This don't make sense. This don't make sense.
The more they do that, the more God chastises.
The more what? Say it again.
The more black people want to integrate with the white people, the most high God allowed his curse to come upon them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they own us. And that devil, he throw down on us because he know that we are serving him and not our God. They know this. You know what I mean? They absolutely know that. And they know that we look at them as God. You know, our people are terrified of white people. Yeah. Yeah. Our people in the world are absolutely terrified of white people. That's why they respond and act the way that they do. I remember when I got into the truth, right? I used to own 2 barber and beauty salons out in Hazelwood. And the manager at one of my locations, right? I turned around and talked to him And he was like, "Man, I see this new stuff you on, bro." You know what I'm saying? And I said, yeah. And we had a whole conversation about it. And this brother, it was just me and him talking, right? Nobody was, no, it was a brother. Yeah, nobody else around, right? And he said, "Man, how you come to the conclusion with all the stuff that you coming up with?" And I was like, "Oh, the white man being a devil? Oh, I'll tell you." So I started telling him, and I said, "Who's responsible for putting drugs in our neighborhood?" "Oh, I heard you. I know what you're saying." This brother refused to say white people. Everybody, I asked his brother like 10 or 15 questions, and he refused to say white people. Why? Because he was terrified. He was a decent brother, man. He was a real good brother, but he was terrified of white people. He didn't, while me and him was alone, he couldn't even admit to the things that we have been taught in school. You was taught this in school that white people did this to you. And he was terrified to even open his mouth and say, "Yeah, white people planted drugs in our neighborhood. Yeah, white people was lynching our brothers and sisters. Yeah, white people did this and did that to us. Yeah, white people was fine." He never said it. He never opened his mouth one time and said anything remotely close with a W and an H together. He didn't even say white. And he said he made sure he didn't say a word close to white. You understand? He did not want to identify them people as being the devil. You know, and our people are scared of them, man. And look at how treacherous they are. Look at how murderous they are. This dude is a kid. He a kid. Yeah, he was a kid. You understand? I was talking about the white man, the white boy on this video. He a kid talking about what he gonna unalive if you move in his neighborhood. Right. Yeah, that old white woman say, "Oh, I mean, hanging their clothes on, niggas hanging their clothes out to dry. Oh, they gonna be scared to come outside at night. They gonna be scared to come outside at night." This is insane, man. Yeah, it is. Let me play a
the thing that they do also get shoved on the rug, but once we like one little bit tiny thing, oh, it's all over. We gonna buy.
Yep. Let me play a little more of this one. This dude said the trouble that we make is by marching. He didn't say we did nothing wrong or illegal. Yeah, so you know, I like to say we bring the neighborhood down and all this. We actually will bring the neighborhood up. You know what I mean? If we was left alone by these people, like before, how our neighborhoods was up and theirs was down, then we'll do the same thing. But we too busy trying to join these people and love these people. And like dude said, "Man, you need Jesus. I'm gonna pray for you." No, why don't you take that energy and go pray for a brother or a sister? You understand? Pray for these sisters that's on strip poles and these brothers that out here selling drugs and committing crimes, because these are the things that was forced on us as a people. Pray for them. Take that energy and do that for them. They're not trying to harm you, but their devil in their truck was. That devil in that truck was definitely gonna harm him. You understand? He was. Go pray for them. Pray for your own people, not these folks. You look like a damn fool praying for some folks that don't even want your prayer. Right. Soon as he said, "I'm gonna pray for you," F you was the next thing out of his mouth. He don't want your goddamn prayers. They don't want our prayers, man. They don't want to join us either.
So like, if I could, Cap.
Go ahead, Masha.
And that's heavy what you said, and you know what I'm saying. That's one thing Christians don't understand. Like, you're praying to God to integrate with them, and they're praying to God to keep you away from them. Like, what? How are you Christians praying to the same God? That don't even make no sense. There's a lot here.
Man, it don't. It really don't. Because how right? You're right. They praying to God that they stay supreme. You understand? In all of their whiteness. And here you are praying just to coexist with them, just to be equal to them. You know, you actually want the white man to stand up by his constitution that was not written for you when it said that all men are created equal. The men of our people was on slave plantations when that was written. We wasn't no equals. Okay, that was not written for all men. It was written for all white men. It has context. All right, but let's play a little more.
There's got to be a simpler way.
If, let's say, 10 or 20 families moved into Cicero, which is a town of 70,000,
they'd get killed.
Oof, look at it. You see the murder in his face that get killed. You understand? He turned up on it. But I thought it was some good black people. I thought there was some good ones out there that you work with and that you're friends with. So you mean tell me if your 10 or 20 black friends moved in the neighborhood, they're gonna get killed too? He gonna unalive them. Yeah, he gonna unalive them. Man.
Cicero is an industrial town. It doesn't mind that Negroes work in the factories there. 15,000 of them do, and they trade at Cicero banks and supermarkets. But not a single Negro family sleeps in Cicero. Not one spends the night. I asked some workers why.
Because they don't know the Negro, that's why.
How do you mean?
Well, they think their value of their property goes down, and the majority of them feel that we're dirty.
What about some of those criticisms that the Negro is dirty, that the Negro is more violent, therefore the Negro doesn't make as good a neighbor?
Well, that's because they have never given the Negro the chance. They don't know it, the Negro, I tell you. If they would stay long enough, the Negro is not dirty.
Well, I don't think
she right. The Negro is not dirty. We taught them how to take baths, and they still don't even know how to do it. You understand? We not violent like what they claim. We're not just this horrible people like what they claim, but they are. They absolutely are. You understand? So, but here's the Christian. That's Christianity right there. She made an excuse for them. Well, they just don't know the Negro. If they would just stay and just watch us and talk to us for a while, they would understand that we're good, clean people. We're not dirty. We're not dirty. You understand? Like, no. They see you. They know that you're cleaner than them. They know you smell, but we don't get wet and smell like puppies. You understand? We don't get wet and smell like a goddamn dog, but they do. They know that they not as fresh as I'm is. Ain't that how that song say? Who sing that song? You know what I'm saying? He ain't as fresh as I'm is. You understand? The devil, the white man, ain't as fresh as I'm is, okay? The white woman ain't as fresh as the black woman is, all right? So they know that, okay? They know you the best worker in the world. You built this place. You understand? You built this country off your back and your blood, you know, and your sweat and your tears. Just imagine you had to build this place getting your back beat. You know, if you didn't pick enough cotton, you got your back beat. If you didn't throw enough bricks on the building, you got your back beat. If you didn't pave their road, you got your back beat. You had to do this while getting abused, man. You understand? In such an atrocious and horrendous way.
So where did America come from?
Huh?
Who made America and where did it come from? Were black people already in America or did
the native
America now is 250 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, the white man, he a thief like
So was here all along, but
who the white man?
No, America.
Our people
was she here all along, but the white man came, stole them, and renamed it?
Yeah, our people was here. The Native Indians. It was the majority of in the Bible. It talks about the what does it say? 9 or 10 tribes that ended up fleeing Assyrian captivity. They left Assyrian captivity to go to another land where man never dwelt. That's this place they call America now. The natives was already here.
We was already here. So
yeah, our people was already they was already here.
Did Native America name it or?
No, they didn't name it America. They didn't name it. No, don't get confused. It's just a land, right? And when they stole it, they gave it their name. You understand? Yeah, they are the ones that called it America. It's named after a white man by the name of Amerigo Vespucci. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's where they get the name America from him. They named it after him. So,
man, right? America's a man, right?
Yeah, Amerigo Vespucci, yeah, white man. Yeah. So that's where America got his name from that dude. They named it after him. So when he took it, when he stole it from the natives, right? Because the natives were here.
they was already living here. They already had everything going on. They had their systems. Matter of fact, right over in Cahokia, Illinois, Cahokia Mounds is about 20 minutes from here. You ever been there? Yeah, you know what? We'll take a trip over there. You understand? We'll take a trip over there, and I'll show you the Cahokia Mound, right? And Cahokia was one of the biggest. It said the biggest metropolis areas. I think it was even they compared it to. I think it was like London or Europe, one of those. Some I can't remember which one it was. They compared it to that. They said it was even bigger than that, looked larger than that. And the natives had it going on, right? They had everything going on over here. They had businesses, they had food, they had animals, they had all they, huh? They had everything. Oh yeah, you know they got cases of the different things that they had. The glasses, they got old pairs of glasses they made. They had tools, hammers, screwdrivers, all kinds of stuff that the natives was working with. They still got them over there. But what they did was, if you look at it now, you know they didn't completely destroy that area. You know, not that many houses over there no more. It's real industrious. It's just factories everywhere. You know, big businesses and companies over there. Especially where the mounds, the Cahokia Mounds is at. They, huh? Mounds. Yeah, it was like they made pyramids and stuff like that, right? Because they are the same people that helped build up Egypt. You know what I mean? When you go in the Bible, it'll tell you that we built up their treasure cities in Egypt, and those mounds, those pyramids, that's what the Egyptians like, and we built those for them. And then they have mounds over there in Cahokia in shapes of pyramid that even got the steps going up the sides of them, same way that they got them like in Egypt, you know. And it's because hey, those same people that built them in Egypt, they built them here when they fled the Assyrian captivity, you know, and they came to what they call America now. You know what I'm saying? They came here and they built up this place, you know, and of course the what huh?
Can you live in the pyramids now?
Can you live in a pyramid? I'm pretty sure you probably could. You know, I ain't finna live. My pyramid is a little house, a little 4-bedroom with a kitchen, and you know what I'm saying, with a
kids in the house, 10 kids.
Yeah, all that. That's my pyramid right there. I ain't living in one of them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't living in a pyramid, but you probably can though. I mean, hell, they make tiny houses, so they can probably make a pyramid. And matter of fact, they got A shape, what they call A shaped tiny houses. It's like a little pyramid, you know. So they got all kind of stuff now. But yeah, no, they took this land from them, called it their own. You know, if you look up the Trail of Tears, you know that was when they took the natives. And hey, I own this place. They went and made themselves deeds to a property that was not theirs, shoved the paper in the natives' face, and said, "Hey, I own this land. You gotta go. This here my land. You got to go." You know, and they unalived them as they was forcing them out.
That's
you know
where
what I mean?
Thanksgiving come in, right?
Yeah, you get the Thanksgiving from that too, to where they turn around. They didn't know that the Native Indians were the true spirit. They warriors for real. You know what I mean? And you couldn't just unalive them. You just wanted to do that. You know, and they fought them, and they saw that they could not get them to stop. You understand? So they turned around and started. They killed millions of buffalo. Their main source of food. You know what I mean? They kill you. You can look online. They got pictures of buffaloes, dead buffaloes stacked to the damn sky. The white man, they stacked so many together. The white man walked up all of them and took a picture showing that we killed all these animals so that they won't eat. You understand? If we can't kill them out, we're gonna starve them out. You know, we're going to get rid of these people. You know, that's what their goal was. And then now, hell, it's very few natives anywhere. You know what I mean? Very seldom you're gonna run across a native Indian, you know, because they wiped a lot of them out. Judah. Yeah. Yeah. The natives, they are our brothers and our sisters. Yeah. And I don't want the kingdom without them. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, so they are family. You know, it's 12 different tribes of us. And I want what Commander Junior Hunter wants, which is all of us together. Yeah.
That's right.
All of us kicking it. It ain't gonna be no white people. I'm sorry, Christians. The white man and woman that you love so dear, so dearly, they are going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven. It's in the Bible, and eventually they are going to get wiped out. You understand? They are going to get wiped. There's going to be no more than we're going to be at a museum, right, with our kids and walking. You know how kids do with dinosaurs. Daddy, what's that? We're gonna point to it. Daddy, what's that? What's that? Meth head looking motherfucker. What's that, Daddy? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the so-called white man, son. You know, he extinct. You understand? The Lord said in the Bible, he's going to get rid of all of them. You understand? And I can't wait for it to start happening. You know, the things that they doing, it's the crimes that they committing against us. It ain't because of their skin, because they look like Miss Piggy. You understand? I don't care what they look like. Yeah, it don't bother me. But look at the crimes that they keep committing. Look at how we going back to the days like this is in the 60s. This video, matter of fact, let me play one more and then we're gonna get out of it. Play one more video of back in the day, the white kids and the white people.
You know,
okay,
their biblical name is Esau.
Huh?
You know their biblical name is Esau.
Yeah, absolutely.
Esau.
Yep. Esau, that's where
you can't hardly tell because they white and they really are actually red.
No, they red, you can tell. They call themselves
they
white.
Get mad.
Yeah, they call themselves white, but yeah, they get mad or you slap the hell out of one of them. That red, the blood just show through their skin. They got that translucent skin. You understand? To where their blood shows through it. So you right, they not white. That's what they call themselves because they claim that they are pure. You know what I'm saying? They claim that they are pure. You know, so that's why they call themselves white. But yeah, technically they not white. They are red. You are correct. All right. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. We could tell the sister been in class.
Most High in Christ.
Yeah, damn right.
I got a lot of stuff built up inside. Got to come out.
Oh, that's all right. This is the place to get it out, sis. You understand? And guess what? We're gonna help you get it out.
It's been built up for years. I can't
That's all right.
It's pushing through.
I understand. I definitely understand. Guess what? I had years of frustration built up too. You know what I mean? In this place. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. One time I seen there's a brother that went to court, right? He went to court for child support. And it was a white couple there, and they was getting a divorce, and it was two brothers there, right? That had to submit their income. You understand? So that the judge could know how much child support to slap on them, right? So the white couple was sitting there divorced. They had both of them had attorneys, and the man would say something, and the woman would say something. The judge is sitting there. You know how what's his name? Collie McCoughlin did his face on his hands on his face like this. The judge was like that. He said, judge was like this. He was just so shocked. He was sighing and the man would say something about the reason he wanted the divorce, and the judge, and then the white woman would say something, he was so sad. He was so moved with compassion, right? And he turned around, and when when they got done, when the man and the woman, when they got done with whatever it is they were saying, okay, the judge said, is there anything, and I mean anything, that I could do to keep you two together? He said, tell me and I'll do it. Come on. How about you? Told the man, how about you? Come on, tell me. He looked over at the wife. He said, you, come on, tell me. Whatever it is, I'll do it. They both laughed. He said, oh, well, I tried. This is what the white judge said. Brother said he went up first, brother. White man reached over and stuck his finger in his face, said, no, if you lying, you're going to jail. He said, damn, why ain't trying to keep our family together? Why you ain't willing to do something to get Shaquita in her and do something to keep us together? He said, the brother went up. He said, you know, if you lying, you going to jail. That's what he said. Now, he was so moved with compassion, and he wanted to fix the white family, keep them together, willing to do anything. But the black family, oh, he would destroy that shit. He ain't give a damn about that. Tyrone and Shaquita, y'all finna suffer the consequences now. You understand? He wasn't moved with not an ounce of compassion for them brothers, you know, and their sister. Yeah, it was just over for them. Okay, but let's play this one right here. This is another old one, another old video to where where these is children here, little white kid.
We are standing up for what we think is right now.
Barbara,
I need it.
this way into her hands. Let me speak to him, okay?
In the name of God, how much more are we supposed to take?
Take from what?
From you people.
I mean, you people. You sound like I'm a dog or something.
As we forgive those who trespass against us.
You all are like a dog, man. Like you worse than a dog. They treat their dogs better than they do us. You understand? White women treat dogs so much they sleep in the bed with them. And I ain't just talking about just letting them lay at the end of it. White women get down with them dogs in their bed, boy. Ooh, and we. Oh my God. They love their pets for real. If y'all look up, it was a video where a white cop pulled a white man over. And the white cop, and this is way before AI. Don't nobody tell me this video was no AI. No, it was not. This was way before AI hit. The white cop asked the man, had he had sex with the dog yet? Yeah, look at it. I'm trying to find that video. I'm gonna send it to you. He was like, oh yeah, nice dog. He rubbing on the dog and all that. I guess he was getting turned on. And he asked that man, had he had sex with the dog yet? Straight up. I said, good goddamn night. So they love their pets, but they don't love us. You know, we the pets they don't love. You understand? And here he is. He said, you act like I'm a dog or something. Like, man, you're not finna convince them with none of that. You know, they don't give a damn about that. Here it is. They trying to integrate schools and all that, put the black folks in their school, and they didn't want it. And here we are again, trying to make them understand that we look like the sister said, we're not dirty. You know what I mean? We're not dirty. Right. We're not evil. We're not violent. We're not this. We're not that. You know, we're always trying to convince them when there is no convincing. Right. We should see and we should know that these people, they done. They done. It's over.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
No, we need our rights. They want our rights.
And they don't have enough gumption to turn around and tell that Supreme Court to rule on the laws of the land rather than to mess with our children and ruin our education and put our country down. Now, they were appointed officials, and we'll impeach every one of them if we have to get this country back where it belongs.
Man, by the time somebody do something, because now all of a sudden the tide is turning a little bit. You see how things feel now. You all come upset, huh? You're all upset. Say somebody taking your rights away.
We want no trouble. We don't condemn these black people. They are human beings too. We understand that, but we want our school.
If you understand they're human beings, then why you don't treat them like it? Why don't you treat them like human beings if you think that they're human beings? It's because they don't. They really don't. In their Constitution, they said that we're 3/5 of a man, and they still feel that way. We're not even a whole man and a whole woman to them. They don't believe that we're human beings at all because they don't treat us like it at all.
And we're going to get it if we have to go to Washington to get it. We are doing what they have done many, many times. Now, is that wrong?
She talking about them marching. You understand? Now they done did it many, many times. We doing what they did, which is march. That's all. You understand? And nobody cares about you marching. Nobody's trying. Well, I don't know what the brother is trying to do. I don't even know why he out there even bothered with that. You know what I mean? Why are you even out there in these people's face, even trying to talk to them about anything? When they don't want you there in they school, they're saying save the schools.
Right.
SOS, this is an emergency. Save our schools from these niggas. Yeah, that's what they saying. That's what they saying. Save the school from these people.
People of this world today, is it wrong that we stand up for a change? For the first time, we are standing up for our rights. What is wrong about that? And why did he have to come over here? To order us to do what they want us to do. Now we're not going to do it. That is over. These people fight for your right. And I mean fight for what you think is right and what you're here to fight for. You got a heart, you got a conscience. Fight for it. And give it all you got. And I mean the people of the world today better do it. Because if they don't, they're going to be dominated throughout this world by this federal government, which is dominating the world today. No matter who you are, black or white, if you feel that it's right, fight for it. But fight for the right thing. Don't create a disturbance, but fight for what you got and for what you worked hard for. In my opinion, if anybody has the right to fight, it's the Indians. They were the ones that were here in this country before the black people or before we were.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody on fire for us though.
Nope.
The only person around here is you. You making a big difference.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm just doing what I was taught by our leader, Commander Junior Hunt.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What you called? Did you get a revelation to do this, or was it inside of you? Or what I'm saying, did someone speak over you, like prophesy over you? Then when you got older, you still heard it, that you was gonna be a man of the Lord. This is what you was gonna do. Was it like that?
No, it kind of. I'll make a long story short. I was in the world, right? Lost like all of us were, you know what I'm saying, at one point. I was going through like what they call a identity crisis. I didn't know who I was, right? And I just knew I wasn't an African American. I knew I wasn't African. I knew I didn't smell like them. I didn't look like them, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And then I knew I wasn't an American because you for damn sure you was not an American. They don't treat us like American. Right, so I knew I wasn't neither one of them. Right, I knew I wasn't white because I ain't get treated like it. You know what I'm saying? So I turned around and I did some research, what I thought I was doing, and I looked online trying to figure out who we was, who black people were. And when I looked it up, the majority of the information that I kept finding was we was African, we from Africa, right? Slavery and all that. That's like our beginning of slavery, you know. And then I had told my family, this is kind of funny. My sons, my oldest and my second oldest, I asked them, I said, because now I'm an Israelite and I'm in the truth. And I came home one day, I said, well, y'all, we Africans, we from Africa, right? And so I asked my oldest when we got in the truth, I said, did you believe me when I told you we was Africans? My oldest son was like, no. My second son, I said, son, did you believe me when I said we was Africans? He said, well, I didn't. He said, but I just followed you because you're my dad. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay. But from there, you know, I had I was kind of like a Pan-African / conspiracy theorist type something. I don't know what the hell you know what I'm saying? I'm looking up African everything. I ain't buy no dashikis though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting it, you know, I don't like dashikis. I wasn't trying to, you know, get what they dress. But I'm looking up African everything. Turned around and was looking up conspiracy theory. The white man was gonna kill everybody and Illuminati and all this type of junk. And so one day I was just looking up some I had bought a bunch of like DVDs, conspiracy DVDs and all kind of shit. Bought a bunch of guns and grenades and rocket launchers and everything. I said, boy, if they're gonna come get us, they're gonna have a fight on their hands, right? So turn around and turn around, and one day we was looking at videos online, and I seen some brothers dressed kind of funny, looking like Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? And I was like, what the hell is this? I just clicked the video, right? And then I heard them say on the video, I can't remember what group it was. It wasn't the ISUPK, but they were saying that we supposed to keep God's laws. We're not supposed to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. We all these different things. They was like, what? I'm like, hold on, I done read the Bible 10 times and I ain't catching none of that. You know what I mean? And so I told my son, go get my Bible. And I'm following the scriptures, what they say. I'm like, damn, they do say that. Follow most, damn, we do say that. You know, like, I missed it. You know what I mean? So turn around after that, you know, from there, I had to look, I thought I found the truth, right? But then I had got depressed all over again because I saw all these different Israelite groups, and it was real confused, you know, because I'm hearing this one say this, I'm hearing that one say that, this one ain't right, this one wrong, this one saying this one, I'm like, it's all over the place. And I was like, what in the hell? So when I started before, I had went through, you know, okay. When I had started before, I had went through all of the religions, right, to find out that all of them was false, right? All the thousands of damn denominations that's out there. Then now I go through all these damn thousands of Israelite groups, you know. So I had to fish through all of those in order to get to the truth. So I had broke it down to two groups, ISUPK and IUIC. I was watching those two videos, and one of my ribs had hit me with a video. I remember it like it was yesterday, boy. I was at one of my contracts, and I just about to get started. And she said, baby, before you get in that purple group, she said, I need you to see this video. Right? So she sent it to me. And she turned around and sent me a video where, and it was compiled not by the ISUPK. This video was put together by somebody else that had a bunch of IUIC videos on how they was like, to hell with Michael Brown, the white man to kick your butt, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff that they were saying, right? And I was like, whoa. So one dude said, if any one of you out here got a warrant, he said, I'm calling the cops. He said, we snitch. He said, that'd be about $2,000-$3,000 for my pocket, for my nation. That's what he said. And I was like, damn, Christ had a warrant. I was like, our king, Yahushua had a warrant. They was looking for him. You understand? And was wanting to put him to death because he was teaching the truth. And turn around, and I'm looking at that video, and I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, this ain't the group for me. You know what I mean? Because regardless of what our brothers and sisters are doing out there in the world, I'm not finna just go and snitch. Hey, he over there, you know, he got a warrant. You know what I'm saying? Get him. I'm not finna do that. You know what I mean? The very people that we are supposed to be helping, how am I helping them if I'm snitching on them? You understand? And when I'm saying snitching on them, I'm not saying let a person commit a crime and you just stand there and just, you know what I'm saying, don't say anything. I'm using the same context that he did. Is a person having a warrant, guess what? They could have forgot. You understand? It's very easy to get a ticket and forget about it 3 months later. You know what I mean? It's very easy that, hey, guess what? You don't have the money, you know, to pay for the tickets. You don't have a lawyer to, you know, to handle the ticket for you. You can't pay the lawyer. You don't say the mandatory insurance, right? You might get an insurance ticket. You don't have insurance. You have insurance when you come to court. They'll drop it and just let you pay court costs. But the goddamn insurance be so high. You know what I mean? the brother or sister might not be able to afford the insurance. So I'm not just gonna just oh, you got a $2,000 to $3,000 on you. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? So when I saw that video, I said, oh yeah, you're right, man. This ain't the group for me. This is not the group for me. So I turned around, and in order to learn the Bible, learn the truth, I decided on going with the group that had the best reputation, right? And it sounded like they really love black people. I watched some documentaries on Commander Junior High. I'll send you the documentaries that I watched. And when I heard him say that, he said, if black people don't have, everybody had left the school, and there was one man standing. There was just Commander Junior High. He was the only one that stayed. And he said, if I don't teach my people the truth, they die. And I said, whoa. I said, that man loves black people. He loves his people, because everybody else said, oh man, this is whack. I'm out of it. They left for whatever the reason. And he stayed. And he said, no, I got to do the work of the Lord.
He had a captain over him too.
Yeah, he had generals over him. Yeah. And they left. They left school. The heads of the school and the other brothers, they all left. Everybody left. And he was the only one that stayed with the truth. He was the only one that pushed the truth. Yeah. So this is why I wanted to follow a man like that. You understand? That had the kahunas to do the work of the Lord, to actually hang in her, regardless of what the situation looked like. When I heard his story, I was like, man, you know what I mean? To hear everybody leave it. I mean, just imagine, you know, well, huh?
The congregation leaving.
Yeah, everybody that was in the school at that time, they left. Even the heads left. He was the only one that stayed. So this is why he is certified for his position to do what he's doing today, because he the one held on to it. He didn't let it go. You understand? And he's been teaching it. He hadn't changed it up like what the other ones have done. All of those cats in them other groups, they done switched it up. They done switched up the truth, started making up doctrines, all kind of garbage. I done heard some of the worst stuff that you could imagine. You know? So yeah, so that's how I ended up in the position that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I got in class, huh?
I said, you qualified to do this, like I said about half an hour ago. You're the man.
Oh, I appreciate that. Look, I ain't the man. I just work for the man. You know what I'm saying?
You the man, you work for the man.
Our king, you know what I'm saying? Our shot, Most High. They the ones. Commander Junior High. I'm just doing my part. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You have done more than your part, bro.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate those kind words. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's get to your scriptures real. Let's see. I mean, control. But let's get to your scriptures real quick. Let me get out of here. Give me Psalms 58 and start at verse 1 and read down to about 5, maybe.
Come on, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 58, and verse 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation?
Mm-hmm.
Do ye judge uprightly, ye sons of men?
You sons of men. Well, you judge right. We see the sons of men, don't we? It's talking about the other nations of people. You understand? These sons of men, they don't judge righteous. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Verse 2. Yea, in heart you work wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
Man, look at the devils on this video, them documentaries. They weighing out, you know what I'm saying, the violence at their hands in the earth. You understand? At no time are they stopping, okay, to clean up their act.
Lord.
They just putting it out there on whoever, wherever, whenever, for whatever. Those brothers and sisters, I don't agree with marching, right? But those brothers and sisters was just peacefully marching, man, singing songs, you know. And those devils made sure that they said it on film. Oh, let them move over here if they want to. They're going to be unalive. They're going to be dead in the morning. They're going to be afraid to come out at night. You know, this is insane. Go ahead.
Come on. Psalms 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
The wicked, and this is talking about our oppressors. It's talking about the so-called white man. The wicked are estranged from the womb. Okay, go ahead.
Come on. They go astray as soon as they be born.
They go astray soon as they be born. They're no longer with us. You understand? They go astray as soon as they be born. Okay, keep going.
Speaking lies.
Speaking what?
Speaking lies.
Didn't you hear all them people, all them devils lying on black people on their videos, saying that they violent? They gonna bring this and bring that. And they gonna do this. All they was doing, they make trouble. Man, ask them how. Who makes the trouble? They do. How? By marching. They're talking about peaceful coexistence. What's wrong with that? You understand? And I'm just saying it in a sense of how he's saying it. I know what's wrong with it because there ain't gonna be no peace. We ain't gonna never have no peaceful coexistence with them because they don't want to coexist with us. But I'm just saying, in his aspect.
Hey, y'all bear with us, Israel. We having technical difficulties real quick, but we'll be back. Cap will be back. Khan, I can hear you, sir.
You can hear me?
Come on, Khan, sir.
Okay, dang, I wonder what happened. But their screen just went black. I'll figure it out later. Let's finish up the scripture. We'll get about it.
Come on, sir. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Uh-huh.
They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
They like the deaf adder that stoppeth their ear. You know those white folks wasn't hearing nothing that those black folks were saying. That white woman was so enraged that black man even came over there to even talk to her and even ask why they doing what they doing. You understand? When that sister was saying, well, that's because they don't know the Negro. That's why they act like that. They just don't know us. If they had the time to talk to us, they ain't trying to talk to you, lady. You understand? They're not civilized. You are. You're civilized. They're not. Can't you see that they are animals? They are like the deaf adder that stop at their ear. They're not hearing you. They're not hearing you.
That's right.
Okay? That woman was never going to hear you. Martin Luther King's passive-aggressive thing was to where white man is going to see your suffering. And somehow he's going to just snap out of it and have compassion. He's going to have your foot on your neck, and then he's going to hear you saying, "Oh, I can't breathe," and all of this. And he's supposed to, "Oh shit, this is a man, this is a human. Come on, let me help you up, my friend." That's what Martin Luther King actually thought that they were going to do. And it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah. I think that's it on that. You understand? So y'all get the point. You understand? Let me try to see what the hell going on with this computer, because I don't know. It act like this doggone power here went out, and we plugged in. Like I said, I don't know what in the hell going on. But let me figure this out. And look, everybody tune in to the next one. Tune in to classes, ISBK.com. Pay y'all tithes. You go to ISBK St. Louis. You understand? And rock with us. Pay y'all tithes so we can do the work of the Lord all over the earth. You understand? Get in class. All right. If you actually want to learn the Bible, this is the place. If you actually want to learn how to move in this society and deal with these people and this oppression and everything else, this is the place. All right. The ISBK is the home of the truth. No cowards and defenders of the faith. And with that, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel.
Well, Captain, can I come to the next one?
Nigga, what you scared for? Huh? I hear your heartbeat. Pussy talking all that shit. You ain't talking no more. Cause the motherfucking killers outside your front door. And it sound like better pray, nigga. First 48, nigga. Yeah, yeah.